Hello, everyone. It got very bright all of a sudden. Why? Hello, here I am. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. It's storm clouds over there, and over here, suddenly it's like sun. Just typical. It's Dutch weather. It's Monday. Hello. Good morning, Erin. Go go go! Yes, I'm kind of into it today as well. A bit scared because I am expecting a package, so I might pee my pants. Well, I'm not wearing pants, so I should be good. I'm wearing a skirt, but I'm a little afraid that I'm gonna be screaming. So please be warned that I might not be able to not scream. There's chickadees. Finally! Oh, it's taken me the entire year to get the chickadees back. Their babies are so cute. They're tiny. They're so tiny. I love chickadees. They're my favorite. Hi, Gnarly. Good morning. Hope you're doing okay today. And Asta, how are you this week? What are the plans aside from surviving? Good morning, Garfield. Aw. Um, Also, hold on, because I should really do that, right? I can manage. It's not like I get hundreds of follows. During since last stream, we had two follows, and it's Nepal, I think, and Mr. Darcy. Welcome, and thank you for the follows. If you see this, Mr. Darcy. Oh no, oh no. Feeling like nothing really matters because I piss everyone off. Good. No, it's not good. Um, you matter. You do. It's just not your people. It's okay. You'll find your people. And if you piss them off, then they're just not your people. That sucks. I know. I know. But you'll get there. Don't worry. Let me think. Because we're doing. Let me think. Let me think. What are we doing? Two sprints, a power hour, and a sprint. I have a few things to do. And one thing to consider. I'm not sure yet. Thing is, I was supposed to do the raffle yesterday, and I completely forgot. I don't know. I don't know what happened. It's in my planner. It was in my notes. It was everywhere. But I think I haven't been updating. No, I haven't. I think that also didn't help. Yeah, I usually put events in Discord, which would have reminded me, but I didn't. So when do we want to do that? I'm not sure. Do we want to do that next Sunday? Which it still leaves plenty of time to get your hands on a book if you choose to join us. We're like 3.5 weeks. Should be plenty. Or do we do it tomorrow or today? Um, yeah, I agree with Gnarly. Asta? If they if people don't worry about you, they'll probably don't also won't get upset that you're not making the progress that they feel like you could be making. Um, doesn't mean that they're right, but it just means that they care. If people stop trust me, if people stop caring, that's when you should be worried. Uh, because then they don't care. They just don't care if they're not having any emotional reaction. That's probably worse. He's okay. I was yelled at. I started stream. He knows. He just knows. Doesn't matter what I do before stream. Winston knows, and he just started yelling, walking around. Yeah, you, for no reason, no good reason. I gave him a big cuddle, and some smooches, and he'll start squeaking and complaining. He doesn't like it. Tough love, tough love. I don't know when I'm gonna start yet. Um, I think it was something fun because I'm a bit weepy. I'm a bit weepy. So I don't know. I finished Last of the Breed last night. Um, you know what? I should probably just. Oh no! I deleted everything. 1 second. Mm. Whoa. Okay. So because I'm not very good at the whole Discord thing just in general, and it's very hard for me to make notes while I'm reading. But I'm trying to change that up, if only to save time. Because I normally I go back to into the book and then I just go through every tab and make notes. Um, but it's just not efficient with all the things that I want to do and need to do. So I've been trying to make notes while reading, and it would be ideal if I just put the notes immediately into the book club on Discord. But there's too much resistance to the whole concept. I feel too much pressure being on Discord, if that makes any sense. So I have made notes with Last of the Breed in this new way that I'm trying out. Um, and I'm gonna post them on the Discord. I'm not sure how because I'm pretty sure it's a lot too long, the message, but I'll just split it up, I guess. So you can. It's not gonna be like a review kind of thing. It's literally. Let me see if I can pull up an example. Um, Oh, right. There was this one part where a side character, pretty much a side character in Last of the Breed, goes into a super violent, graphic fantasy about basically attacking a woman to get back to her. And I was just like, whoa, that was unnecessarily graphic. Does this have a point? Because I'm not sure. So that kind of thought. How did I write it out? Wait, I can't actually. It was on page 319. It's kind of eerie to read something like this, written by a man, just a side character really randomly starting to fantasize about violently attacking a woman, just to show her who is boss. Question mark? Is this sidebar going anywhere? Going to be necessary? Question mark. Next page. No, no. He dead. He dead. So just thoughts and then more thoughts. Um, the first note is probably I didn't start doing this until page 100 when I realized, you know what, especially once YouTube is up and going, I'm not gonna have time to do things 3 times. So I need to change my habits. Um, I'm gonna post them on Discord so you can if you choose to read with me, you can maybe put tabs on the pages that I have had made a note, so you can have a little bit more interactive read like that. I don't know, maybe it could be fun. I am going to do this for all the books that I read, I think. but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the notes of the other books yet. But I think that this could be fun. Also, you do know that they can very much force you, right? I know it's probably not as easy as it is to say it out loud, but it's probably better if you help yourself. And I do think it's kind of valid if people who care about you are upset about this. Hi, Scraticus. No slaying. No, no slaying. I need to just be careful. No slaying. I do wear it around the house a little bit when I'm cleaning because I'm stubborn. But I need that hand a little bit too much. So no, I'm sorry. No slaying. Okay, good, good, good that you have an appointment, Asta. And definitely bring this up because they don't know what they don't know. They can't know if you don't bring it up yourself. Oh, my music is still very loud. Didn't realize. People are weird. People are weird. Let me see. Oh, and I need to help someone out. Oh, nope, 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 nope. No sounds. Why is that? I looked into some of the brands that were suggested for the microphone, but one of them isn't available here in the Netherlands, as far as I could find, and the other one was wild, wild. So I will continue my search for something mid-range. You're not weird? Okay, on the weekend I'm a little weird. A little, just on the weekend. I don't think you know this, Gnarly. It was a Belgian program, but there was this program called Jambers, and it basically followed people who were like a mailman by day, but would, I don't know, dress up as a clown at night for adult fetish parties or something. It's super something super weird, really, for your average person. It's not weird. You have to do what you gotta do, and if you're not hurting anyone, you do you, boo. But that I don't think you really missed out. The world really missed out on that program. I wish more people knew about it. But that you just have to say numbers, and if you're born before 2000, I guess you'll know instantly. Did you have something like that? Because programs do emigrate. Oh no, that's very violent. And let me open two more things so that I'm ready to go. I'm going to work out the first draft of the love letter today. That's my main goal. What are you guys up to? What are we doing? Aw, group hug. Aw, hi, Erin. Yes, I know. You're on a go, 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 go. I love that. I need that a little bit. I feel like that when my body is just like, body doesn't want. My body wishes that we were just going to bed or lying on the couch like Winston is. But my brain is like, I want to do things. I have ideas. I want to. God dang it. So I'm just gonna do whatever I can. Meal by night and drag, meal by day and a drag at night. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yumbers was genius, and it showed people that we're all a little weird. We all have a weird little kink in the brain, if not, the other one. So I loved it. I loved seeing all these kinds of people just doing their thing. Open Canva. And you'd never know. I mean, you aren't part of the secret clown fetish club. Oh my god, you have to come next week. I'm a tiny bit scared of clowns, just a little bit. No, what's happening? Oh my god, Canva, don't scam me now. Holy shit, no. Um, Hi Wallace. You mean yumbers or what? Gnarly is saying because you're missing out. Either way, just figuring out that for work today, getting a new AC delivered. Ooh, cooking and what? Cooker and Kochfeld? What is a Kochfeld? An electric cooker? That's good. That's good. So you can, move on, right? Jumbers. It's yumbers, like Asta wrote Wallace, but I kind of like that one as well. Yumbers. Internet. What I just said. Stove. It's gotten more complicated since people are cooking electric and ceramic or gas or fire pit. I don't. The thing you cook food on. Well, I watched a program about Live Aid last night. Ticket for Wembley Stadium with 16 hours of live music was £25. That's a lot of hours of music. Wait, what? Isn't Wembley? Oh, that's so unfortunate. Um, Oops. We're gonna have ads just right before I start. How? I thought I had the timing right today. I'm sorry. Stop it where it's supposed. Yeah, the not the microwave. The stove is the entire thing to me. Usually including like an oven or something, but these days a lot of homes just have the cooker part. Oh, I cook all my food on the microwave. I bet you do, darling. I can't say anything because the amount of times that I turn on the wrong hob, the one my cooktop electric thingy, I can't get used to it. It's very weird because normally, of course, if you're coming from gas or ceramic and you're going to a different kind of cooking, it takes a bit of getting used to, like what kind of heat, what kind of settings you need compared to what you're used to. I prefer to cook on gas because I just learned to cook on gas and use the sound of the gas to kind of guess what is happening, I guess, with the food and the heat. But I've never had as much trouble with a cooker top as much as I do with this one. It's been a few years now, and I'm still not used to it. Live 8 wasn't. Oh, oh, what? I don't know what Live 8 is. I think Queen played their greatest 18 minutes set probably of all time. I feel like I do know about this, but I probably wasn't aware of what it was. Live 8, you said? Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this performance. I didn't know it was for a Live 8. You can buy the oven bit where you bake and roast, and also the top bit. We call it a hob in the UK. A cook grill in Germany. Unfortunately, you have to go electric or induction as there is no gas supply in the new builds, and gas is also not allowed. Yeah, same. All the new builds are electric, fully electric. If I bring a gas canister in and the housemaster sees me, I might get a fine. Really? What if you go camping? What is that? Oh my god, people are go. Oh wait, someone please help me out because I did. So I think it was Gnarly yesterday mentioning. Oh no, we're getting ads. That's so unfortunate. Oh, the timing is so sad. We'll have to deal. Did they really pass that bill, or did they reverse it after there was so much protest in the UK that you could get up to 14 years in prison because it's now considered terrorism, apparently, if you're in any way, shape, or form associating yourself with Palestine. Is that true? Or did they reverse it? Who says it's not allowed to cook on a fire pit, Asta? If you're in your own garden and you're building a responsible fire with actual wood and not like plastic, if you're not burning things that are toxic, yes, you are. What do you mean? You're allowed to barbecue, right? Then you would need to buy the gas at the campsite. Trying to get citizenship in Germany. I don't know anything about Germany. I can have an electric barbecue, balcony, also no real fires. I mean, no. I'm assuming that is implied that you're not allowed to have fires inside your home. But if you have a garden, balcony, I do consider inside your home still. No. Oh, ads. No. I'm so sorry. I thought I timed it perfectly, but I didn't. I guess I didn't. Is it true, Scraticus? It's all flats in Berlin. We have a shared space and balconies, and that is the most garden we get. Well, in that case, then you're kind of screwed, yes. Understanding this still work with gas. It's hard to get gas connection here. I mean, they're discontinuing it, right? None of the new builds over here, at least, get gas. It's just electric these days. So, looking forward to the first time the power grid goes out. Gonna be interesting. If we share that space as kids play areas and it's rarely maintained, it's actually very nice. Usually these places aren't too bad. Last time I had gas was in England because the building was very old. All the buildings were very old. It's England. And before that I had ceramic and I didn't like that either. But I don't know, this is just, I don't know, it was probably cheap. I imagine it wasn't too expensive because it looks kind of cheap, which doesn't always mean it's bad, but this is it's not ideal. I can work with it now, but like cooking rice, I cook my rice the Asian way, or at least what I call the Asian way, which means you wash the rice and you fill up the amount of rice and water that ensures that once it's simmering, it does its own work. You know, you don't have to do anything. It cooks dry. I 6 out of 10 times I still have a slightly sticky bottom. Well, on gas, I can make perfect freaking rice. No stickiness, just perfect. This one, I don't know, man. I feel like it's mocking me. Oh no, there's a Palestine group where members went into an RAF base and vandalized some aircraft. The group is now classed. I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to save a B if that doesn't find its way out. As a terrorism organization, if you're a member of other group or support them, you can be charged under Anti-Terrorism Act. Send for a sprint. Mm. That sounds good, Radicus. I mean, generally in the West, we really don't have a lot to complain, and even though we have trouble everywhere, the people who live in the West, generally, even if it's not perfect, it's kind of compared to other places in the world, it's kind of decent, you know. As long as all right, bullshit, xenophobia, and warmongering chills the fuck out. Yeah, yeah. I wish that we could just all calm down. So let's do that during our sprint. Good luck. I'll see you in 30 minutes. I'm going to mute myself, get some tea, and get to it. Start working on the love letter. Good luck. Oh no. See, this is Last minute. All right, that was the first sprint. I'm a bit scattered yet, but that unexpected things always mess up my freaking brain. So I have to fix something first, and then I can continue. Anyway, we're taking a 10-minute break, and then we are going to do another sprint. How's it going? Hi Topi, hi Riku, and straight up, what's up? How are we doing? I'm okay. I'm okay. It's a typical Dutch weather. It's very cloudy, but somehow also very sunny, which is interesting. Uh, Not very sprinty. No, I mean it's going. But I'm a bit frustrated. But it's okay. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. As long as I get the first draft of the love letter out, I'll be content. After the heat wave weeks, I love the cloudy, rainy weather. Oh, it's divine. I'm honestly, I just shouldn't look at the weather app because I do know that there's more heat coming, which is both. In one hand, it's handy because I need to go out and film things, but on the other hand, it's like, oh no, please. But you know, it's summer. It's summer. We have to do with it, and it's a bit sad. My new neighbor, she doesn't do well with cold, and to her it's already cold. And seriously, her hands and feet are just blue. I, so. Um, for her, I hope the weather opens up a little bit. But personally, I am so ready for autumn and winter. Oh, right, Winnie? Winnie is actually covering his face right now, so I think he agrees. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Toulouse, however, Toulouse was trying to demand I get away from stream, and she was doing all the tricks, even pretended to want water, but she didn't want water at all. Silly cat. She's learning tricks from Winston, I feel like. I'm not sure that's good. I don't think that's a good development at all. I need to check what time I might be in my pants today. You've got an ice bath ready just in case? Yeah, I mean, summer has only just started, really, kind of, unfortunately. Oh, Mac, what are you doing lately? So, today I should be getting a book and the new tripod. I need it. This one is making me feel so anxious. I don't know. If you fall, you'll fall into cat food, actually. That would be interesting. This arm doesn't like to be up, and I couldn't put it in a different position. It's currently clamped in the opening of a drawer, and I took out the drawer. I couldn't put it up on the top part because there's like a little thingy that is in the way, so it's on the bottom. But it looking at it, I feel like it's uncomfortable. If it could talk, it would tell me that this is not what it was made for. And I feel so bad for it. But mostly I'm just scared that you'll fall once this mentoring solution how to do it. I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening, but I feel like she's learning some tricks from him. 'Cause he rules the house. I have no say. I never had any say, but he especially is just, I don't know, silly little dude, I guess. I'm not used to it. And the thing is, he squeaks. He squeaks. He doesn't meow. He squeaks. And I can't even handle a meow. A normal meow, it makes me go like, okay, what do you want? I'll do anything for you. But he squeaks as if he's still a kitten. Will that ever stop? Is this just a thing that male cats do? They squeak? Is that normal? Or is this one... I mean, I do respond really quickly when I hear that. So maybe he's just adapting to it? Or is it normal? I've never had a male cat before. Is it against TOC to be myself? I mean, yeah, probably. I'll say you're probably right. Is it well? It's just not. Yeah, it's wobbly, and it did go like sideways a little bit yesterday. I knew it. It was very slight, but it was there. I could find I could screenshot proof, but in the when I went to download the VOD to put on YouTube, I see the generated thumbnails, and you could see that it was just tick tick, ever so slightly, but it did move. I wasn't. Well, I am losing my mind a little bit during summer, but I was right. So I'm just scared. It doesn't like being this tall. It's just not what it's made for. And it took a bit of effort to get it into this position to begin with. So it's just not what it doesn't want to be there, and that's okay. I get it. And the tripod should have been here on Saturday, but on Saturday, I was just down for most of the day. And when I woke up, I was offended that my mailman was on his way because I didn't realize. I forgot. I wasn't quite awake yet. I forgot that it was the tripod. I thought it was a book, and I thought, no, that's not supposed to be here until Monday. You're not coming here, not today, not now. And then I rescheduled the delivery, and after like an hour or something, I realized, oh no, that was my emergency tripod. So I'm lucky that I had something else that I could use. Because the gimbal, I really need to go out and practice a little bit. I'm gonna do that Thursday, I think, probably, and inside for a little bit first, and just get the hang of it. I don't wanna break it. That would make me cry. And if that's gonna happen, I would rather do that, at home, not in public. Kira only barks when there's another animal in danger, so thinks I'm in danger. I'm not sure I understand that you cut off your own sentence. Is the ones that squeak like the bird squeak, or squeak some very high little squeak, just a very sad kitten squeak, as if he's being neglected. Silly. I'm so offended. What do you mean? There's food everywhere. I give you water with a syringe, not because you need it, but because you want it. Dang it. And Toos doesn't eat. I've said this many times before, but she's a very difficult eater. She doesn't like wet food. She does eat her dry food better than her wet food, but also like snacks. It's impossible to find her a snack that she likes. She never actually likes the snacks that I get. And I showed my neighbor, and she was also like, "What? Yeah, I'm not kidding. She doesn't want it. She just doesn't eat it. I don't know." So if I want to reward her good behavior. I don't know how. How am I going to reward a kitty that doesn't want anything? Anything. Not human food, not kitty snacks. It's starting to rain. Yes, it's starting to rain. Oh no, the baby chickadee. Go, go, go. I need to hang up some birdhouses, I think. I don't have those yet. Hi, Wisdom. How are you doing? Just give her cuddles. Juice? Toulouse actually didn't know how to be petted. How to be pet? When I first got her, she's a rescue, and she's from a shelter, and I really had to teach her how to be cuddled. She didn't understand petting at all, which was very sad because she obviously wanted it, but she didn't know how to accept. She gets. I think she might have autism, to be completely honest. If I think about it, she might just be a little bit autistic. That actually makes a lot of sense. Now I think about it. Doesn't want food. Gets overstimulated. Can't. Hold on. I'm onto something. I'm gonna think about this. I'm gonna shut up first, though. That's an interesting thought. All right. We're doing a sprint. I will mute myself so you can turn on your own music, and let's get to it. Good luck. Last minute. Done. Second sprint, fixed it. Sort of. How's it going? We're taking a 10-minute break and then we're going into a power hour. So get ready. Make sure you've got water or tea or coffee. I am drinking all the things today. I've made some nettle tea to help with my stomach. Unfortunately, not harvested myself. I have looked high and low, but unfortunately not somewhere I felt safe that there had not been any dogs, doing their business. Which is sad, but nothing I can do about it. So I'll have to do with pre-made. I don't like what this website is doing. I have set up something that I promised I would. I have to do a last minute check. I promised someone something that I would send over, but I had to tweak it a little bit. It's like an Excel sheet basically. I fixed that. Poor Mac really doesn't enjoy having Stream open and Canva. Canva is a little bit heavy for my poor elderly laptop, but we're dealing. I'm trying to work around the slowness, but sometimes it's just it looks like it's choking. It's not good. You're okay. You're okay. I'll just write in different somewhere else, like in notes or something. If I'm not streaming, it's fine. But it's the streaming part that's poor thing, poor thing. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm abusing it. It's been so good to me. Let's open this up. Oh no, the rain was disappointing. Surprise! It was disappointing. It was a lot, but not for long. It's already clearing up again. So that was it for today. Yeah. Come on, come on. Here we go. Oh, no. Here we go. Real quick over here. Oh, no. Oh, Mac, calm down. Right. All right. I'll plan in the events. Um, we'll do the book club raffle next week or next Sunday. Okay. Help me remember if I forget. Please. I'm not kidding. When I say I depend on you just as much as some of you depend on on the stream to be productive, I depend on you to keep me accountable as well. Hello? No one noticed? I mean, I didn't, so I can't actually be angry. I'm not. I'm just I feel so stupid. I don't think that's ever happened before, has it? I've had to cancel and postpone, sure, but like actually flat out forgetting? And it just hit me so late. This just goes to show the summer is just not my season. It's not my season. It's too light. It's too bright. I don't like it. That's really the only reason why I would want to have a little bit of a bigger home. I don't mind the size that I have now. It's tiny. But like the cleaning and stuff, I don't mind. I don't need more room. But I would like to have more room so I can have like a dungeon for myself, so I can hide in summer, like a bear, I guess. But so the thing is, I feel bad for the kitties. They deserve sun and brightness. So, if only for them, I feel obliged to have a certain amount of hours of daylight in the home, like the entire home. But it's not ideal for me personally. But at the same time, you need daylight. It's good for you, right? So I just need to find the balance. But that would be the only reason why I would want a bigger house for the cats. Not even for me. They can have the house. I'll sit in the dungeon. Yeah. Girl cave. Yes, Sophie. Oh, and thank you. Yeah, it's I got it from the store where I help out. Um, very old, and it's cute. Actually comes out. It's really handy. Your desk fan has made your coffee cold. That's not ideal, wisdom. I'm not iced coffee. Yes, cold coffee. It's not the same, is it? It's not the same. I do like dungeons. They're usually like there's a stable temperature and it's dark. This is perfect. I don't like brightness. All right. I've been accused of sitting in the dark when I thought it was pretty bright inside. But yeah, I don't know. I'd love to have Turkish coffee in that. In this, maybe it is Turkish. I don't know. I have no idea. It should be this color, by the way. But I honestly, because this comes out, I haven't taken the time or to bring it back to its former glory. It might actually just be a knockoff. It could be. I don't know. It looks old, and it looks like it aged in a natural way, sort of. I guess. I don't know. I thought it was cute. Cold coffee is a crime. It kind of is, yeah. Turkish coffee, Topi, do you mean the coffee that is made in like is some kind of, is it like a sand heater? I'm not sure how it works. I saw a video of that some time ago. Is that what you mean? Thank you, Riku. Yeah, please help me remember because I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I have to make the events. Wait, let me open that up as well. Make event. I'll just do it right now. So I can't forget the event at least. Ooh, something very heavy is driving by. Uh, August, June, July, August, right? August raffle, which will be next Sunday. Oh, at 1. Yeah, that's actually. It's like finely ground coffee served with the ground and crucially cardamom. Okay, but how is it made? I glitched. But how is it made? Because there's oh, I use a French press or a cafetiere, depending on where you live. I think that should be fine. Um, and that also kind of leaves grounds in it. The Middle East solved coffee? What do you mean? What do you mean, Toby? What do you mean? What do you mean? I drink my coffee without anything in it, though. I drink too much coffee, so I had to remove some of the ingredients, like sugar. It's like weird, isn't it? It's like I feel like it's the sand thing. Hold on, hold on. yeah, it's like a it's I don't know how to describe this, but like a little pot, and they move it in hot sand or something. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be made like that, but if you're going actual fully, um, yeah, here, hold on. Ah, no. um, oh God, that's a very long link, but it is. This is what I have in my brain. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean with this thingy. Oh, look at that. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's Turkish. I don't know. It doesn't have any. All right, I'm gonna continue. Not get distracted. That's interesting, Toby. Huh. All right. I'm going to mute myself. The point is that we're going to try and practice flow. If you don't know what that is, have a quick Google or DuckGoGo, uh, and just practice. The full hour is going to be a bit long for everyone, also for me. So don't be too hard on yourself. Just get back to it. Have a little stretch, a sip of water, and practice. It's about the practice. Good luck, and I'll see you in an hour. Ah. Last minute. All right, that was the power hour. How did it go? I was super productive, but you might not be happy about that. It's possible that maybe you're not because I I'm not gonna do the last sprint. I feel a headache coming up again, and it's been I've been on the edge for an entire week, so I have to be careful because the irony of ironies, uh, starting these new projects has made me hyper aware of when I start to feel something coming up, like a headache, and normally I would. It's the start of a headache. I can deal, and I'll just push through, and have to pay for it a few days later. So, because I want to make more things for you, and I wanna be able to do all the streams, not just this week, but also next week. I'm going to cut it a little short. So we're gonna wind down now for a little bit. Is that okay? The Star and the Strange Moon. That sounds super interesting. Um, huh? Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, Mac is also just okay. I don't know what happened. Hold on. You're gone. I have to. Hello? Twitch just self-destructed. Yeah, we're still live. Are we? Hello? What's happening? Oh, there you are. What do you mean you got distracted by chatting with me? Storm, I did the things that I wanted to do. And then some. Because I needed it to be done. I needed to be done so I could close the laptop and hopefully hopefully be okay. Um, Hi Phil, how are you doing? Okay, we're still here. Oh man, that was weird. Don't know what happened. I wasn't anywhere near like a refresh or whatever. That was so. All right. That book sounds very interesting though, sir. I have yet to get actual separate jars for the seasonal book club submissions because I actually haven't been to the store at all since before I broke my elbow. So I was going to Saturday, but Saturday I was in bed. So but I'll go look for them, and also that will be easier for me to kind of bring it up every once in a while, because I mean it would be fun for you, Storm, if the Star and the Strange Moon was the only submission into the spooky season, but it would be a little bit more fun for everyone if there's a few books in there. It doesn't have to be a lot, but um, yeah, I would like to have a few, so it's actually a raffle and not just a. This is what we're reading. Don't yell at you. Well, don't call me out. I'm very productive. Wisdom spent half of the power hour singing "Pretty Little Baby" to their cat. All right, that is super productive. Really, I feel like it's the most productive thing you can do. A spooky raffle needs a what? You'll be fine. Just get a spooky themed jar or a label, a normal looking one spooky. I need to Google that. Well, DuckGo this because FAI. What is that? Oh, do I want to know? I didn't think. Are you gonna scare me? What is that? I feel like I'm getting trolled. What is this? Oh no. Oh no. What is this? The what? Box? Diebook box? What is that? It's thought to be haunted, and many stories circulate about the paranormal happenings involving the box. The most detailed account of the effects of the wine box has been given to the original seller, Kevin Mannis. A Dybbuk is a malicious spirit in Jewish mythology, believed to be the soul of a dead person. Instead of going to heaven, the soul becomes trapped in an object. It will remain there until someone helps release the spirit. What happened to Kevin Mannis? Bought the cabinet from an estate sale from a woman originally from Poland who died at the age of 103. Oh no, this already sounds haunted. Hold on. You shouldn't have told me this. Now I need to know. The granddaughter of the deceased was insistent that Kevin take the item after he'd purchased it, after he offered to give it back to her because he figured it had deep sentimental value. Oh, red flags everywhere. He took it to his furniture refinishing shop and put it in the basement. One day he left the shop while he went on an errand. He soon got a call from his frantic salesperson that someone was in the shop swearing and smashing things. He returned to find the lights in the basement broken and the room filled with a stench of cat urine. Maybe it was just a cat who had gotten in, but the employee left and never came back. Okay. I'm sorry. I know chat is happening, but I need to know about this because I want to know what happened to Kevin. He decided not to refinish it, instead cleaned it. At the same time, he was getting ready to give his mother a birthday gift. Came to the shop so the two could go out for lunch. At which point, he gave her the box. Why? When Kevin left briefly to make a phone call, an employee came to him saying something was wrong with his mother. Oh no. He returned to find his mother sitting in a chair, expressionless, crying and totally unresponsive. She was rushed to the hospital and it turned out she had had a stroke and lost her ability to speak for a time. During this time, she could only speak using a spell board, a Ouija board, on which she could point to letters to spell out words. I mean, I'm sorry. When he asked her how she was doing, she spelled no gift. Hate gift. Oh no. So then he gave the box to his sister. She kept it for a week and gave it back. He gave it to his brother and his brother's wife, who kept it for 3 days and returned it. The brother said it smelled like jasmine flowers and his wife said it smelled of cat urine. That's quite a difference there, isn't there? My God, I want to know what happened to Kevin, and not his whole family. He gave it to his girlfriend, who asked him to sell it for her. He sold it to a middle-aged couple and 3 days later found the box sitting in front of his shop with a note saying, "This has a bad darkness." Oh my God. So he took it home, finally. He began to have nightmares in which he was walking with a good friend, and when he looked into the friend's eyes, he saw something evil looking back. The friend turned into a gruesome demonic hag that proceeded to beat him. He awake with bruises and marks on his body. Oh my God. This is quite intense. Why do I know? Don't I know this about this? Don't I know about this? Oh my gosh. He began seeing shadow creatures, as did visitors. Cat urine. I think this is the house of a cat. And it's very angry that you took it away. In 2003, he sold it to a University of Missouri student. Apparently, the student and his roommate suffered insomnia and illnesses in the presence of the dreaded item for 8 months. The box made it all the way to Ghost Adventures, I guess. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Oh no, this is actually the end. Hold on. Where is it now? Many skeptics think that since the owners of the box believe it was cursed, they attributed their misfortunes to owning the box. I mean, like the mother, that is weird. But there's this movie, I think it's called The Skeleton Key, that is basically about voodoo. But I think it's appropriate to say hoodoo in this case. Um, and I mean, it's an old movie, so I'm going to say something that might spoiler it for you if you haven't seen it. But basically, it comes down to that you have to believe in it for it to work. And I do think that influences you because your brain is a wild place and it doesn't actually know the difference between what you are imagining and the real world out there. It doesn't actually know how to differentiate. So, I why am I laughing? I don't know. I don't want that box. I'm a bit nervous. Hi, Ty. How are you doing today? Don't get a 2 book box. No. Hi, 40. How are you doing? I'm very boring, Storm. Trust me. Did I read House of Leaves? Yes, I did, Dopey. I loved it. I'm so sad that I don't have my copy anymore because I had the color. I mean, pretty much everyone has, but you have the black and white version. I had the colored version, and I enjoyed it very much. I have to say. Did you read it? Kevin took the box back, and the very next day he was left at home while his family flew to Paris during his time at home alone. He had to fight off two bandits who smelled of cat urine. Yes, wisdom. This is exactly what happens if you get this box. I love that. I mean, Riku, it doesn't sound like a lot of fun, does it? And I would be in trouble too because as much as I laugh and I think that it's probably nothing. If I had this in my home, I would freak out. I would freak out because Eleanor, remember the portrait of this Victorian girl, and I thought she was very cute until she was here at my home, and she was just in my living room staring at me in the middle of the night, and I was like, this isn't okay. She's not even real. She's just a print. So, I would be screwed. I couldn't have a haunted thing in my house if I knew it was haunted. So, no, thank you. The Serpent and the Rainbow is my favorite voodoo movie. I have not seen that. I did read it in my library. It also has a colored version. What did you think? I liked it a lot. I haven't read anything else by that author yet, though, which I really should do because there's this project that they were working on while I was reading House of Leaves, and I'm pretty sure it's done now. Okay. Um. One more thing, and then I'm gonna close. Everything. Okay, that should be it. All right. Tomorrow I will be reading. Tomorrow is Tuesday, my favorite day of the week. I did start already. I finished Last of the Breed. I put all my so I put my notes in Discord, but what it really is just random thoughts, and sometimes notes. The tabs that I put in are mostly random thoughts or things I need to look up or I think it's going to be relevant later, so I can look back at that kind of stuff. But I am trying to change it up a little bit and give you, once I finish the book, like I did now, well, I'll probably put it on Patreon as well, just for free, because that might be. I'm gonna think about that actually. Um, so if you're interested in knowing what my experience was, not a review, what my experience was of Last of the Breed, I put that in Discord, in the appropriate channel. I'm also doing that for this one. I will always write back. This is the other book club book for this month. So far, I had a note on page 7, and it's really just what the fuck, and I can't even say. I don't think Erin is here at the moment, or not able to type at the very least. But yeah, first chapter, it kind of took me off guard, but I won't say it until at the end of the month. It just is there. I don't. I no, I can't say it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop. I will be reading this tomorrow. Freaking out. Uh, but yeah, that's how I'm gonna try to make a go at the notes from here on out, because I've been failing at it. The way I've been doing it, it wasn't working at all. So let me know if this is. Oh, you can't even see it. So, oh no, what is this? Oh, I remember, because I made a mistake. I'll open up the channel. It's a good thing I had a gander. Hello? Oh, okay. You can see it now, I think. Oh, how stupid. How stupid. I loved it the first time, but I tried rereading it recently. I couldn't finish it. Really? Why? Oh, yeah, I agree. House of Leaves is actually a fundamental work to the whole backroom stuff. I love those. They're eerie, but once I get over the initial like ooh feeling, I'm like I kind of want to go there. This looks like a dream. No people, in huge empty spaces. I love that. Genuinely, it's why I love walking through the towns and cities on Monday night at like 1 a.m. It's the calmest it will be for the entire week. That's my favorite. Um, what do you mean? What the fuck notes are important notes? Oh, well, but that's kind of an example of what it's. I'm not. It's not a review. What I'm showing you and what's on Discord now. It's just thoughts mostly, and then interspersed a few elaborate thoughts, but it's like responses. So if you choose to read these books along, you could maybe tab the pages that I had thoughts, and most of it will speak for itself. You don't need to know which paragraph it was, probably, and that could be a more interactive way of reading the books with me, and with each other, because then you could use the page and I don't know, make a note. But that is up to you. I am a witch. Yes, yes, Dopey. And you have no idea. This year, I'm going to go a full witch, but not today. Not today. Today, I'm going to be sleepy. I hope. I will be back tomorrow. I will be reading this book, and I hope you'll be there too. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to drink water. And I'm gonna join the cats for a cat nap. Right. Bye bye.